currently, I finally have internet access, which is fine. You know, I mean, it's not a big deal for me not to have internet access because most of the time I'll just read. It's fine. You know, it's no big deal. I'll read. Whoops, the volume came on. I'll read, I'll do something else or watch a DVD or something. So it's usually not like a huge deal that I don't have internet access. It just so happened that I didn't have internet access when I needed to do this video. And so it was kind of annoying. So I wanted to give you guys a sweet little craft today. It's just going to be a craft using, that's weird. It's going to be a craft using, instead of doing something with candy, I will show you how you can add some, you know, use it with some candy, but my last project that I did on Monday was like all candy. So I thought it might be cool to do the same kind of thing or do something different that wasn't candy is what I meant to say. And I wanted to remind you guys that there's only 27 days, I think, left to join my team. Joining my team is kind of like getting a Costco membership is the way I see it. You know, you pay your $99. I get all this stuff for free. Right now it's like $125 of worth of stuff for $99. And you're getting this bundle. And the bundle is, there's like 12 bundles or something that they have. And the bundles are usually about 45 to, one of them is like 60 something dollars. And the bundles have stamps and a punch, or they have stamps and the dies. So, I mean, that's a pretty big bundle. I mean, so you're essentially getting $175 worth of product for $99. So I'm just going to throw that out there. You get a discount on anything you buy after you sign up. You get a discount on anything you buy after you sign up. You don't have to continue if you don't want to. If you want to stay in Stampin' Up! and sell it like I do, great. I actually was someone who didn't sell it until just recently. Until the last year and a half, 2 years. I didn't sell it prior to that. I didn't sell any of it. I just would buy things for myself, and that was the end of it. You also get to be a part of my team, and we do a little crafty things together, and that's kind of fun. You know, we can do it virtually, and then we also can do some face-to-face. But then also the larger team, there's a variety of different things we do with our larger team that's not controlled by me, but by Candy. And I don't know, I just find it's kind of cool to join like a fun little community. And so just a reminder, there's only like 27 days left to join with that free bundle bonus. And so $99, and you get $125 worth of product that you choose, and then you can also get this bonus bundle. And there's like 15 bundles that they offer, and most of them are 40, well, almost 50. One of them's 47. There was only one that I saw that was 30, but the rest were all $50 or more. So you're getting like anywhere between $160, $175 worth of product for $99. So I'm just throwing that out there. If you guys would like to join my team, you can message me. You can also call me. You can also go to FabulousStamper.com and click on sign up. So wanted to remind you guys of that, and make sure I put that out there for you guys. So how cute are my ears, FYI? I mean, I am loving these ears. I kind of want to wear them for all of my, you know, Halloween videos for the rest of my 13 projects of Halloween, but I probably won't because that seems a little obsessive. And I'll wear it maybe I'll wear them most of October, but I try and change my ears up so that the videos aren't all the same. But how cute are they? My friend from Practically Perfect got them for me. So today I decided to do a non-candy project. We're going to make bookmarks. Super simple bookmarks. Now, you could add them to a piece of candy if you wanted, but I also know that some people don't necessarily want to give out candy. And if you're, you know, with your coworkers, maybe you don't want to give out candy. Maybe because it's just, you know, everyone always has it in the office, and maybe you're on a diet and you would rather, like me, maybe, you know, I'm on a diet, so it's probably not the best to give out candy because then I'm tempted to eat candy myself. So, just a thought to try something different. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here are our projects today. Oops, they're upside down because I put them according to me. I forgot. So here are our projects today. I decided they're simple. Yes, they're super simple, but you know, why not do a simple project? You know, I have some that are more complex than others, and I thought this would be a good little, a good option, for our day today. And I have internet access, so that's pretty cool. So remember, if you comment and share my video, you have you get put in a drawing to win the items that I've made in the video. So we're going to be using the Banner Year stamp set, which I know I've used a few times, but it's really versatile. I know I've used it a few times, but I guess I just wanted to, you know, there's also another Halloween one, which I'm going to get into, that are super Halloween, but I guess I just wanted to, for this one, they're the perfect size for small crafts like this. That's why I wanted to show this one off. They're the perfect size. I could have tried to use some of the others, but I feel like this is an underestimated stamp set. It really is amazing. There's also this Halloween stamp set, which would also work, you know, and these would fit nicely on a little, you know, bookmark. But I also feel like it's a little, you know, this is only Halloween. This one is all year round. That's why it's called Banner Year. I mean, it's cool. I can use it at Thanksgiving, Christmas. I can use it at Valentine's Day. I can use it all year round, which I think is, I like versatility in my stamp sets as much as I love a good Halloween stamp set. So this is a real simple stamp, real easy project overall. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll do, I always do the easiest ones last and the more complicated ones first. So we're going to go ahead and take our postage stamp punch, which I believe is $18. Okay. And so, oh, that's right. I need to give you guys a host code, but I don't have one, but it's okay. I don't have a current host code. Well, I guess I have this one is good for another few days. This one is good until the 6th. So remember, if you want to pick anything up, you can go to FabulousStamper.com and you can use this host code. Okay. So let's go ahead. And so we've got this little punch, and you're going to need a one for the front and one for the back. Okay. So let me rip these off so I can punch some more. I love this postage stamp punch. I know I've used it 1,000 times for a million different things, but it just goes to show, I don't know why. I think it's the size, but also that postage stamp texture around the edge is just fun. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I just needed 6. All right. And then of course, if I mess up, like there, I messed up a little down here and got a little splotchy, but that's okay. So, all right. So go ahead and you're going to take your pumpkin. I'm going to use pumpkin pie ink. I'm just going to stamp my little pumpkin. This one's a little 2 stamper. Okay. Well, 3 stamper actually. So get my little pumpkin pie ink. Oh, I think I did the pumpkin wrong last time. Let me try it this way and see if the leaf will fit better this way. Oh, there's a little blush. Okay. I love this tiny pumpkin. I feel like it's the perfect size for just cuteness. Okay, put this away. And then I'm going to take Old Olive for my stem. And the stem has a funny, I don't know if you can tell, but the stem has this funny little bump. So I had it where the narrow part was at the top, but I'm going to turn it over and see if the narrow part is actually the bottom, because you see how there's this funny little, the stem has a little round, like it's going up instead of down in. So I'm wondering if I was doing this stamp wrong last time. So no, kitty, no, no. Okay, and so let me go ahead and ink this up. Oh, this is the jack-o'-lantern. Yeah, I think I had it upside down. Not that it matters. No one's going to even notice. Oh, I think that's a little bit better. I think that actually looks a little bit better. And then I'm going to take my black to make my little jack-o'-lantern. And you could make these two-sided. You know, you could easily make these two-sided where you had stamped on both sides. I didn't, because I didn't really feel like it. And I'm going to use the boo on this one. I don't know if you've heard of like people that will boo each other. They'll like leave treats on their doorstep. That's something I had never heard of until we'll get all our stamping out of the way. Then we'll do our hot glue. Then we'll take the spider web and we'll stamp our little spider web. I actually had an idea that maybe I would do this a little differently. Let me get my scrap piece of paper. So I was thinking I would stamp full strength here and then do the lighter strength and the lightest strength. I don't know, I kind of liked that because I don't have an actual spider on the spider web. I can draw one, you know, if I wanted, but I had this idea that maybe I would just change it up. I had to clean off my boo. I'm going to be using the Gorgeous Grape for the boo because I used the black for the spider web. I could have made a purple spider web too if I really wanted. Okay, that's kind of fun having it like its own little textured, as opposed to just the single spider web. I did 3 different colors of it, which I kind of liked too. I think that's kind of fun. All right, and then the bat is our last one. So I actually did the Happy Haunting first because the bat is kind of long, and so I want to make sure that my bat will fit into my little punch. There we go. And so it just, the first time I had done it, I hadn't paid attention to the bat, and it was angled way up there, so I wasn't going to be able to fit Happy Haunting. I have to say, Happy Haunting is probably my favorite sentiment of all the Halloween sentiments that we have available. I think that's probably, well, I don't know, there's some cute ones on the Clever Cat. Like something about 9 lives. Oh, and have a fabulous Halloween. That's not true. But the Happy Haunting, maybe because Happy Haunting is kind of an unusual sentiment. All right, so we have our little labels. And all I did was I took some just normal paper clips. These aren't fancy paper clips. Oh, and ribbon. I just cut a little slice of ribbon and I taped it around the back. So I made a little loop of ribbon, just a small one, nothing too big. Okay, and then I taped it down here onto the stamp or the punch because just to hold it in place, the tape does hold it down quite sturdy. I could have used some glue, but I don't know. I just felt like this is always a cheap, easy way to hold my ribbon down. And I have a few different types of ribbon that I'm using. I also thought about using the gray granite ribbon, but I changed my mind. You know, it's really pretty and shimmery if you can't see. Oh, there's the end of it. I felt like I wanted just a touch of color instead of the gray granite. I felt like it was a little too plain of a color. Even though it does have that shimmer, I don't know, for me it just, I wasn't feeling it. But it would have looked cute on any of these too if you have the gray granite. And then I always love this black glitter organza or organdy. Yeah, organdy. Okay, and I put that on the one at the back. So we're just making these little loops. And for this last one, I love the old olive peacock ribbon. I cannot get enough of this ribbon. I always find a way to use it when I can. The cool thing is that when, oh, I forgot to bring my other light out. I have this other light that's super, there we go, adds like so much more. So the cool thing about this ribbon is the one side is purple peacock, okay? The other side is old olive, and it just adds a great, a little pop of color. When you tie a ribbon with it, it's kind of cool too. I just like that I get two colors for one. Oops. I could have also used, I just remembered, I could have used the Mossy Meadow too. I just remembered. But I was going with, because I used old olive for the stem, so I used the coordinating ribbon. Okay, that was a little messy piece of tape, but that's okay. It'll hold it. Oops. Maybe. I need to put another little piece there. Hold everything down. Okay. So, super simple, super simple activity. I mean, look how cute they are already from the front. Okay. So then we go ahead and we get our hot glue gun. That's what we're using today, because the hot glue gun is really the best thing to hold these paper clips on. Obviously, you know, we could have used other types of glue, but I mean, I want to make sure these are going to stay in place. So the trick is, when we're doing this, you have to make sure that the little hook here, so you see there's the two ends, you have to make sure they're a little ways down from your, from here. If I hot glue them here, you're gonna barely be able to clip it on, just barely, okay? But if I hot glue it a little further down, I can use it like a real paper clip, and not just like a gift tag. I can use it like a bookmark is what I feel like these are cute little bookmarks. And I'll put a little here, and you just work quickly to put your postage stamp on the top. And yeah, I just got to try and get them even. And you can also wear a little, I have these little from the Dollar Tree. They're little finger covers, silicone finger covers. I should grab them while we're talking, because I haven't used them yet. I just don't think about it sometimes, but they are so cool because they do protect your fingers when you're using the hot glue. Now, they do warp a little bit, but again, this is just a fun little cheap gift, you know, to put in in your Halloween trick-or-treat basket, or you can give it to coworkers. I love it. And so, see, these are the protectors I was telling you about. So if you want to protect your fingers from the hot glue, you can get, these were $1, 3 of them for $1. And so to protect my thumb, oh, it won't fit my thumb. It barely fits my thumb. You can use these. Just a thought for people that have a hard time with some of the hot glue. And I tend to use the very hot, the high temperature hot glue. And so it's just the ones that I actually have. I didn't know that there was a difference until my friend pointed it out. So I'm going to go do the same thing, get my hot glue. Oops, I'm going to run out. Okay. And Try to give it even. And I thought this was a perfect gift for schools, especially at schools. Sometimes you can't bring candy, so that's a good one too, depending on the school. Sometimes they don't let you. All right. Let me do this again. Give him a hot glue. There we go. Put a little too much on that one, I think. With the less you put, oops, that's gonna, I need a little more on that paper clip. The less you put, the less it'll warp. But I also want to make sure my paper clip stays in place, you know. Another thing you could do to keep the warping from happening is if you had double layers of cardstock. So if I decided to make these really fancy, I could put 2 or 3 layers of the stamped image, or I could put another image behind, or there's different things you could do to keep it from warping. It's just slightly warped, as you can see when I turn it to the side. It's not like a major thing. It's just slight warping. On this one, I think you can see it a little bit more. You see he's a little more warped than the others. But I wanted to cover up the back. I don't want the back to show the tape and the ribbon. You know, I want to be able to use it like a little mini gift. So there's those 3. Which, do you guys like this spider web or this one? The 3 spider webs or the single? I'm thinking I like this 3. I don't know. I just like the idea of having the extra, but if I wanted to match all the others, maybe I would just stick with the 1, but it's okay. Change it up. Change is good sometimes. Then I wanted to show you, because I mean, that was really quick. I wanted to show you the easiest bookmark ever, which is using the cat punch, which is my other favorite punch, obviously. So we'll do the complicated one first. I wanted to show you, obviously we can use the designer series paper. Very simple, nothing fancy. I just punched out one of the pretty designer series paper and the black. Or the back side of that designer series paper has these dots. And so I used purple to coordinate, okay? Because you can't punch 2 out. I'll show you. You can't punch 2 out because they won't match. So let's just do some punching. I'm going to need 2 orange ones. Okay. For my stamped one that I'm going to do. Okay. And then I'm going to need 1 purple one. I'm using the purple one in the back of this, as you can see. You see, if I'll show you in a second. And I'm going to need 1 more of these because this side is the candy corn. Okay. We can always use the DSP if you didn't want to stamp, but I felt like I should show you both options. The fastest, easiest one is this little cat because, oh, and I think I need, did I punch out a black? No, I didn't. I got to punch out a black one. I could have also punched it out in white, but because of Halloween, I thought. Okay, so what we're going to do, so I can't, if I were to just use, okay, so here's the front and back. But here's the only problem. When I do it like this, if I want this to be the front and this to be the back, they don't match, you see? I could put something else in the middle, and that way it's all polka dots on all sides, but I kind of feel like that's a waste of the paper, you see? So one side's going to be this and one side will be that, and I kind of didn't like that. I liked the idea of coordinating the colors. So I punched out the Highland Heather to coordinate with this polka dotted one. Okay, and then I punched out the black to coordinate with the candy corn candy one. The black and white candy corn. There we go, black and white candy corn. You see, so, okay, so these ones I'll easily glue. So, but I want to show you another quick option if I don't have designer series paper, or maybe I don't want to use my nice designer series paper on it. Maybe I just want to use, maybe I don't want to stamp like this. but I want to keep it simple and use the cat. Okay, well, we can do the same thing with just making it a simple stamp. Okay, so if this is my front, okay, so here's my front. So my back has to be like this, you see, and then they can go together. All right, so I have them facing each other. I take my black ink. I could have taken any of the stamps, but I'm using the cobweb because I just love this little cobweb. Okay, and I'm going to stamp the head. I'm going to stamp the body. Stamp over here. Stamp over here. Stamp the tail. And it doesn't have to be perfect. No one's going to be looking that hard to see how well you stamped your cat. When I move it off to the side, most people wouldn't even notice any difference. And I just put this scrap piece of paper just so, you know, I can save my little workspace underneath a little bit. Otherwise, I'm using one of these every single time I do a video. Oops, my ink pad's falling. And I don't necessarily want to use a new one every time. Okay. So my friends have laminated ones. That's what I should do, is get one of mine laminated. Okay, so cute. So here's my little cat, same thing. We're just gonna, but see, I made it, because I did it where they were facing, now I can flip them over, put my little paper clip in the middle, and I'm still going to get the effect that I wanted, okay? So that's one way you could do it, okay? Make sure I have enough there, put some at the head, and I'm gonna put a tiny touch, just a touch, on the tail, because the tail tends to come up. And then I'm gonna flip my cat over on top. Make sure I touch the tail down. Okay, and just get a cute little, pull off the hot glue strings, get a perfect little, oh, and see, because I didn't use much glue on that one and it really held together. I'm just worried about the paper clip coming undone. I didn't need to use much at all. Well, live and learn. Okay, and so the same thing here. I'm going to take my paper clip, put some on the head here, just touch the tail. I just barely dab it, because you don't want too much of it like slopping around. Oh, I'm gonna have to pick this one up. It's moving on me. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Come on. Oh, and see, there's a little spot here. I'm gonna put a little hot glue there. And it might just be because it's the designer series paper, which is thinner than cardstock. Okay. Okay. And so I got a little bit of hot glue off the edge there, but that's okay. But yeah, oh, it moved on me. It slid on me a little bit. But that's okay. Most people wouldn't even notice that it slid, so I just thought it would be fun. Same thing, we got to put our little paper clip. Okay. But pretty quick. And you could easily do 25 of these for a class or for a bunch of colleagues really quickly without too much effort in any way. Just a quick little something without too much effort at all. Okay, I mean, how cute is that? I mean, I think that's a pretty fun little 3D project without too much effort at all. All right, so there you go. Super, super simple. And then here are the other ones. Where's the spider web? Here are the other ones that I made. So, and so you could clip these. Obviously, you just hand them out as your little Halloween gift, or having a Halloween gift, having them in the, you know, the candy bag or the candy bowl. You could also give them out to colleagues, to little kids, to schools. The other thing I did figure out, you could make them into tags. So I had this little piece of candy, and I wondered if it would clip onto the candy, and it does. It'll clip onto the edges. So like, especially if you had a bag of M&Ms, it would definitely clip onto a bag of M&Ms, you know, because that has plenty of extra. And so I only had a large bag of M&Ms here. Let me try the cat one to show you. So if you still wanted to give candy, you know, out, but add a little bit of craftiness to it, this would work. And then they have a little bookmark and a piece of candy. It's totally up to you. But I wanted to show a non-candy option because, you know, not everyone can give out candy because of a variety of reasons. And so it will fit on the edge of the bag here. As you can see, like this is only a large bag, but look how cute that is. Turns out really great. Oops, I turned it backward. So, and if it's a little too loose, remember, if your paper clip is a little too loose, like this one is actually, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like it's pushed down. All you do is push it up, okay? And that way you'll get it tight. I didn't know that that was a skill I had. I don't know if it's just because I was a teacher for so long. Not everyone knows that you can flip the paper clips around, you know, like not flip them around, but you don't have to really bend them that much to fix them. So, and how cute is that as a tag on some M&Ms, you know? I mean, especially if you had the little baby candy M&Ms, this would work perfectly. So it's a way of giving your little Halloween gift without, you know, too much effort. But I love the idea of them just being cool paper clips and using them without candy. I mean, as being on a diet, it's, you know, the best to probably avoid it. So there we go, you guys. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for always supporting me. Remember, you can get anything you need at fabulousstamper.com. And don't forget, you can also sign up for, you can join my team. And we have team meetings. There are, you know, little challenges that we do. It's actually just a fun way to join a crafting community, and you get a discount and you get exclusive products. I mean, it's pretty cool. To me, I look at my Stampin' Up! Membership as kind of like a Costco membership. You know, I want to get in there early. I want to be able to get discounted products. I want to be able to get all the things that, you know, I want, you know, I want to take advantage of the things that Costco has to offer. And so that's why I see it kind of like that. So I hope you have a great day. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for always supporting me and, you know, helping me, you know, feel just to feel like I'm doing something fun and you guys appreciate it, you know. And so I appreciate your support. And I hope you guys have a great Saturday, a great Labor Day weekend. I am going to just relax and recharge. I was so glad I got the internet back so I could give you your video. I'm going to be posting more of my 13 projects. I will be here on Monday posting another video. So, all right. Well, thanks so much. Have a great day, guys.